This run is the bane of my existence right now. There's so much little things I need to remember because it's so much different from any run because of this reason. You give what you need, and you get what you need, and you don't need anything else. That's all you need. I need to visit new places and do more things and remember to hit certain keys and when I do, and this whole thing is out of order, but I can beat this world record. I already have. I'm not crazy about what I did, so I'm going to do this one more time. 3, 2, 1, go. This run is very different. Run. We're going to have that rusty sword and shield here for like an hour compared to any other run. Well, it's not going to be an hour, but definitely going to be a good 20 minutes. There we go. This is how we do this one. Very weirdly. First things first, we need rocks. Your good hero from Quest for Glory 1 does. You could get closer and make the rocks take less time to hit. I don't think it matters too much, really. Let's get in the pool with the kiddos. Now we fight, which is a little different than I think anybody else has routed this. I do this fight immediately, but you don't really have to worry about it otherwise. One. Done. Get down, you dummy. Keep smacking me. Smack him. Notice it's still nighttime. That's okay. Now he's backed into a corner. I think I got this guy. That's one thing I'm doing different now, is that I'm actually using arcade mode, which is very different for me, but I'm starting to get the hang of it. Alright, I don't need to worry about my stamina. It was a useless rest. Rest is for the weak. You have to wait until you're done the animation for walking. Notice it still sounds like it's night even though it's day. It's because I've stopped in frozen time. And it makes a difference in this version. What we're going to do is we're going to come down here and use our powers of rocks to get this early. Because I have no way of getting into the town because the gate's locked. Normally you rest and the gate's unlocked. Problem is that I have no way of getting in because time is stopped. Resting and sleeping here will unfreeze time. And it lets me put the bush in ahead of time, which is the added bonus. I need to learn the elderberry, or not the elderberry, the magic bush to Baba Yaga riddle from the Lishi. Another big difference from this other runs. Don't need money. Got enough money. Got like 16 kopecks in my hand. That's pretty much all I need to win this game. We're going to do our honorary visit to the Burgomeister. He blesses us with no day 5 glitches. We'll buy some equipment. 1, 2, 3. Need this. 4, 5, 6. That's enough. I lost track of what I had. Break the door down. Read about climbing. We'll get ourselves a climbing grapnel. We will do no workouts we do not need to because we are strong already. I mean, I feel powerful. I don't know about you. It's got to be said. Oh no, I've been Antwerped. Fortunately, these were just baby Antwerps.
It looks...
Alright, looks like one of the little buggers is out here already. Cool. Let's open up this. Get the puzzle key.
That did...
Now we actually have to do this one legit. Which isn't... Luckily, it's not difficult. Just kind of know what it looks like after a while, and you just solve it. It's harder on harder difficulties, I will say that. Alright, science. Give me 1, 2, 3 pieces of science. Feel like the count. I do need to come back down here, though. Because while I do have the one ritual that's down here, I need the other. Whew, got away. Juked that bunny. That's actually not very good RNG there. Hope that's not a sign. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The reason that's not good RNG is I actually wasn't in the forest for that long. I mean, it can happen. I don't like to see it happen. A, B, O, O, Z, L. We gotta run. If we're gonna have problems anywhere, it's usually there. Reset our RNG encounters there, and hopefully we will have a peaceful meeting with a ghost. We're gonna tell her she's a ghost. We're gonna run away and tell her again. We're just like a mean bully. Nice. Now the reason we learned the climbing and got the grapnel earlier is so that I could get back into town. I could sleep at Aranis Peace. That is all the way on the southern end, and I don't feel like making another trip down there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grind as fast as I can, and by the time my stamina bar hits like the last sliver, maybe a little more, maybe a little less, I'll have progressed enough as a climber to get into town. That was actually the worst luck I've had in a while on that one. Ah! Oh, thank God I remembered. I forgot to read the Hero magazine. It's okay. It's not a big time loss, so I just need to remember to do it whenever it's night a little later. Because I'm going to be heading over to the... Oops. I'm going to be heading over to finish off the monastery. And I need to read the Hero Mag so I know what Alicia is. This guy's so funny. That's what science looks like. This is why I never did well in science. I don't need an audio cue. I've got a visual cue here. It'll tell me I'm tired. I rest for 60 more minutes, and we're good to go then. And he kind of interjects like it's really hard to miss. Science. This gargoyle is pizza. Water, water, earth, earth. I have my phone open with my science in front of me.
Yeah.
Let's give him this. Get out. And I'm going to, before I forget, this is a mistake, but it's one that I am happy to correct now. Is that like a 3-second time loss? It's annoying. It's the kind of thing that I'm going to sleep, or no, I'll sleep fine tonight. It's important to note that the world record I'm racing against is mine. From 4 years ago. See, 4 years ago, there was a boy with a route in a dream, and it wasn't a very good one. I mean, it was, at the time. I was like the only person running this game 4 years ago, let alone the only person who ever even looked at this category, fighter any percent. I think Puri was getting started then, too. Wonder how he's doing. Hope he's doing well. Puri, if you ever watch this, hope you're doing well, buddy. Alright, now we also have the grapnel. You can get in there with 100 climbing. But we're going to go out, there, find out they're having a late night party. We go down, we're going to pay our entrance fee. We're going to go to bed. And since we've solved this, we're going to go talk to the last remaining guest, who is stoned out of his mind up there. Nobody's going to listen to this commentary anyway. If you do, comment. Make me smile. Prove me wrong. Alright, there we go. Now this night, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's now nighttime. I'm gonna go in and out. We're gonna talk to a gnome. He's no longer there because he is in his room. He is no longer there. I'm not a good punster. I don't like puns. I like wordplay, but I don't know. I like English humor.
You want?
Alright, this is day 4. Day 4 is the most useless day in the history of Quest for Glory. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, bedtime. We hear voices when we sleep. The only voice I hear when I'm sleeping is the one saying, "Get up." Alright. Solve this problem. Let's go down. Let's get Igor out. Poor guy's been down there long enough. I left him there since my last Quest for Glory run. Now, here's the difference that we're going to do. We're going to hear that the gypsy's done, that the threat has ended. We're going to talk to Igor. We're going to get ourselves a good old-fashioned crypt key. Then we are going to deal with the Lishi. We only have to answer 2 of his riddles. That's important. And I gotta be careful because the first answer comes up right away. Lishi. Okay. After the next one, I know the magic phrase. But I had to do the bush, because what the bush does, it skips one of the puzzles. This one from reading Hero magazine.
Magic.
There you go, Bush's ring. Now I'll probably get into a combat scenario here, unless the game really likes me. The game's not that fond of me. Okay, so far so good. Gypsy's on the way. We say goodbye. Thank you for giving me your gift. I will now dance. I will now dance like a madman. And as is traditional with all of my dances, something weird with the dance. Let's get in. Back in. Piranha, staff, destiny spell. Good.
Hello.
Nice to see you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nice. I already have the elderberries. Need to fight the Master Wraith. I could have a very sloppy Master Wraith fight. In fact, I probably will. So sloppy. Bush is here. Get out of there. Couldn't remember if I got the hat. I mean, I know I watched them disappear, but I couldn't remember if I actually grabbed it. This is going too well. Waiting for a crash or something. Nice thing is I don't have magic, so I don't have to worry about clicking on the magic spell. Oops. Garlic. Got the last dark one ritual that I need. Let's go save the little vampire girl. Nice. Borgov stands for we hide keys behind colors. Alright, none of the doors are going to be locked in here, which is nice, because I don't have any means to get them open other than my good old-fashioned hand. We're going to... They are up here, so... But we have oiled the hinges. So now we've heard their little tale of glee, and now we're going to bust open the door. And they're gone. Like proper vampires. This is the old way I used to head through the castle. I used to do it in the day, so you didn't have to worry about that, because vampires, they sleep during the day. But the other way, there are batters in the way. And you don't mess with the batters. Not very nice. All right. All right, little girl. Little girl's fine. Bye-bye. Actually, Toby's going to die, and then the family's going to forget that the little girl's even there. Whenever you visit the gnome, after saving the little girl, it seems to reset the family, and the family begins to treat you coldly again, and Tanya vanishes from existence. The only reference is one from Nikolai. And probably Olga. Olga's always good for gossip. We've already talked to him once. There we go. And notice she's gone. And if I talk to him, he'd be very angry. I'll have to show that off sometime. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Nice. See, I wish I hadn't killed out of ease in Quest for Glory 2, because I don't like having to wait for night. There's too much sleeping in this game, not enough running. Probably got here too quickly. Nope. Good. There we go. Heading to the end game. You can actually run through that gate once you get back, and there is no collision there. Get your points for breaking in through the front door of the castle without actually breaking through the front door of the castle. Now we have one of the longer segments. I gotta fight this thing. Not my favorite thing to do, but we are going to give it the good old Boy Scout effort by climbing as slowly as we can down and having one more combat. If there's a way past this, I'm not sure of it. He's at me already. Luckily, this guy's about as easy as everybody else. He's got more hit points than like anything in the game, but he's just as easy once you get close up. All right. No sense in changing myself to run there because I'm already going to have to do it here. That was interesting.
You want?
Nice. Final segment's going quite well. Waiting for my crash. Do one. I'm due a crash. This game has been going far too nice with me. I think I forgot to hit run earlier. You have to almost hit run in every room. I hate whenever I forget that. Because it makes so much of this skip. All that rocks and all those things, you don't need to worry about them. You just kind of rush to the end. It's very silly.
You
bottom right, bottom left, bottom center, bottom, or top center.
It doesn't.
I was gonna say, geez, that room fought me. Not sure what that was about. Not sure at all, but wasn't terribly slower. Not nearly gonna be as fast as that room ever is. Grand finale of Rand McNally. That wasn't even a good joke, I just made it rhyme. I like the fighter's ending the best. Fighter and thief, it's just simple. 2 actions, tell the ultimate joke, chuck the spear.
You touch the stop.
That is what the new world record is.
KO!
And that's what just happened. Alright, I want to see what my final score is. I'll upload this one. And I think I'm going to post all these Quest for Glory runs. This was the last one. Although I did do a fighter run earlier and beat it.
If you have...
I don't want to see that. Alright, cool.